Imagine this. You wake up, grab your phone, and the first thing you see on Instagram is someone your age driving a luxury car. Another is vacationing in Bali. Someone else just got engaged. You sigh, roll out of bed, and think, why does my life feel stuck in chaos? That's the exact feeling Jordan Peterson addresses in 12 Rules for Life, an antidote to chaos. This isn't a quick tips book. It's more like a manual for living, a mix of science, psychology, myth, and practical advice on how to find order in a world full of distractions. Stay till the end, because the final rule is about something so small, yet so powerful, it can change the way you look at suffering forever. Rule 1. Stand up straight with your shoulders back. Picture Conor McGregor walking into the arena. He doesn't just walk, he strides, shoulders back, chest out, eyes locked on his opponent. You can feel the confidence radiating from him, even before the first punch is thrown. That posture isn't just for show. It changes the way he thinks about himself. Now imagine Rohan, an ordinary 24-year-old, walking into a job interview. He slouches, avoids eye contact, and speaks softly. Despite having the same skills as another candidate, he fails to make an impression. Meanwhile, someone with a confident posture, even if less skilled, leaves a lasting impact. Amy Cuddy's research on power poses shows that posture literally changes brain chemistry. Testosterone, the confidence hormone, rises, while cortisol, the stress hormone, falls. Peterson compares this to lobsters. Dominant lobsters' brain chemistry changes after victories, making them more confident. Humans are no different. Stand tall. Your body doesn't just signal confidence to others. It convinces your own brain that you're capable. Rule 2. Treat yourself like someone you are responsible for helping. Oprah Winfrey is a great example here. Even at the peak of her career, she prioritizes self-care, meditation, exercise, healthy eating, and reflection. She treats herself as someone worth nurturing, not just someone to push relentlessly. Compare this to Anita, a young professional who spends all her time caring for her younger brother and friends, but skips meals, binge watches late into the night, and ignores her health. She is more responsible for others than herself, and it's hurting her mental and physical well-being. This is called self-neglect bias. Studies show people are often better at helping others than themselves. Kristen Neff's research on self-compassion demonstrates that treating yourself kindly improves motivation, resilience, and mental health. Care for yourself as if you were someone you deeply love. Rule 3. Make friends with people who want the best for you. Taylor Swift's famous Squad shows the power of surrounding yourself with supportive, uplifting people. Her friends encourage her creatively and emotionally. In contrast, toxic friendships, those that encourage negativity, gossip, or poor habits, can drag you down. Think about two ordinary friends. One encourages late-night parties and skipping responsibilities. The other motivates early morning workouts and studying. A year later, the outcomes are starkly different. Nicholas Christakis' social network studies reveal that habits, moods, and even success spread through friendship networks. Being around positive, driven people increases your own motivation and achievements. Your friends don't just influence your social life. They shape your habits, mindset, and future. Rule 4. Compare yourself to who you were yesterday, not to who someone else is today. Elon Musk didn't become a tech and space giant overnight. He focused on improving himself day by day, learning rockets, coding, and business strategy. Comparing himself to competitors would have been overwhelming and paralyzing. Meanwhile, Ravi, an ordinary office worker, scrolls Instagram daily. He sees peers traveling, buying homes, and landing promotions, feeling inadequate. But when he reflects on his own progress, he learned a new skill, saved money, and started a small side project. He realizes growth is happening. Social comparison triggers cortisol and lowers self-esteem. Focusing on personal progress, a principle known as incremental self-improvement, builds intrinsic motivation and long-term confidence. Your real competition is yourself. Yesterday is the only fair benchmark. Rule 5. Do not let your children do anything that makes you dislike them. Michelle Obama emphasized boundaries in parenting. She raised her daughters with clear rules and discipline, teaching patience, empathy, and responsibility. By setting limits early, children learn self-control and social skills essential for success. Contrast this with a child who screams for candy at the store and gets it every time. Over years, that child struggles with impulse control, work, and relationships. Behavioral psychology demonstrates that reinforcement shapes future behavior. Without boundaries, children face harsher societal consequences later. Early discipline prepares them for real-life challenges. Parenting isn't about being liked. It's about preparing your child for life. Rule 6. Set your house in perfect order before you criticize the world. Mark Zuckerberg didn't start Facebook by blaming governments or big tech. He focused on mastering his own skills, vision, and team first. Only then could he create massive impact. An ordinary person might spend hours complaining online about politics or social issues while ignoring unpaid bills. bills, a messy home, or health issues. The world seems chaotic when your own life is disordered. Locus of control theory shows that people with an internal locus, believing they can control their lives, are happier, more resilient, and more effective. By addressing your own chaos first, you gain clarity and authority to act in the world. Focus on yourself before criticizing others. Rule 7. Pursue what is meaningful, not what is expedient. Greta Thunberg left school to fight climate change. She sacrificed short-term comfort for long-term purpose, enduring criticism and exhaustion. Ordinary people can relate. Choosing a career or project for meaning over immediate reward builds lasting fulfillment. Neha chose teaching over a high-paying corporate job she hated. Today, she may earn less, but she feels fulfilled and makes a tangible impact. Meaning activates long-term reward pathways in the brain. Viktor Frankl's research shows that purpose allows humans to endure suffering and find resilience. Choose what matters over what's easy. Rule 8. Tell the truth, or at least don't lie. Simone Biles openly spoke about her mental health struggles during the Olympics. This honesty strengthened her, empowered others, and allowed her to perform under pressure. Lying, hiding, or ignoring problems would have caused stress and undermined performance. Manish, an office worker, lied to cover small mistakes. Each lie created more stress until it spiraled out of control. Cognitive dissonance explains that lying increases anxiety, guilt, and internal conflict. Truth aligns your actions with reality, reducing mental strain and creating integrity. Truth isn't just moral, it protects your mind. Rule 9. Assume that the person you are listening to might know something you don't. Richard Branson credits much of his success to listening to employees and mentors. Ideas often came from unexpected sources, like junior staff with fresh perspectives. Ordinary people can benefit too. Your neighbor, a colleague, or even a barista might offer insight that changes your decisions. Intellectual humility enhances learning, decision-making, and empathy. Listening is an intelligent strategy, not submission. Stay curious and open-minded. Wisdom is everywhere. Rule 10. Be precise in your speech. Satya Nadella, CEO of Microsoft, emphasizes precise communication. A vague goal like "do your best" is ineffective. Complete the Q3 report by Friday provides clarity, focus, and accountability. A couple argues, "You never listen." Too vague. "I feel hurt because you forgot my birthday" is specific and actionable. The Sapir-Whorf hypothesis shows that language shapes thought. Precision reduces ambiguity, chaos, and misunderstandings and facilitates problem solving. Clear words create clear thinking. Rule 11. Do not bother children when they are skateboarding. Simone Biles' gymnastics career was built on risk-taking, falling, and trying again. Overprotection would have prevented her from developing resilience, courage, and skill. Ordinary kids need risk, too. Learning from mistakes builds confidence and problem solving. Anti-fragility is the concept that exposure to manageable stressors strengthens humans. Avoiding all risk creates fragility, while challenges develop resilience. Let kids, and yourself, face challenges. Growth happens at the edge of comfort. Rule 12. Pet a cat when you encounter one on the street. Even Elon Musk, amid rocket launches and high-pressure deadlines, finds joy in small moments. Spending time with family, listening to music, or walking outside. These small joys recharge mental and emotional energy. Peterson observed that small moments, like a cat passing by, helped him cope during his daughter's illness. Positive psychology and mindfulness show that noticing small pleasures reduces stress, increases resilience, and improves mental health. Amid chaos, small joys can sustain you. Conclusion: life is messy, chaotic, and unpredictable, but psychology, human stories, and the lives of remarkable people show that structure, meaning, and resilience are achievable. Stand tall posture rewires confidence. Care for yourself, self-compassion strengthens resilience. Pursue meaning, pleasure fades, purpose lasts. Tell the truth, integrity heals your mind. Notice small joys, beauty anchors life and suffering. Which rule resonated most with you? Truth, resilience, or meaning? Comment below. If this video gave you value, like, share, and subscribe to BookTube Better, because books don't just teach, they transform lives.